In the vast and mysterious expanse of the universe, your partner's journey toward you is far more than a simple physical endeavor. It is a deeply transformative spiritual quest, a pilgrimage of the soul as much as of the body. This journey stretches across lifetimes, dimensions, and emotional landscapes, requiring not only effort and endurance but awakening, alignment, and truth. Along this path, your partner faces profound challenges that test their strength, resilience, and commitment to growth. These obstacles are not merely external, they are internal battles, old wounds, limiting beliefs, and fears that demand healing and transcendence. Yet, in this sacred pursuit, they are not alone. Many others are walking similar paths, embarking on their own awakenings, confronting shadows, and rising into higher consciousness. This collective evolution is not coincidental, it is part of a global spiritual shift, where individuals begin to perceive the hidden layers of existence and awaken to the interconnectedness that binds all things. With each step forward, your partner, and perhaps you as well, gains deeper insights into universal truths, recognizing how the physical and spiritual realms dance in harmony. This awakening leads to an understanding that everything in life is interconnected, our thoughts, emotions, choices, and actions ripple across the cosmos, shaping our reality and influencing the paths of those around us. Your partner is beginning to see how powerful their inner world truly is. They are learning that by mastering their own energy, they can begin to co-create a life filled with purpose, balance, and harmony. They are understanding that their journey to you is not just about love, it's about alignment with their highest self. As they evolve, your partner begins to see the purpose behind every hardship and delay. The path becomes less about reaching a destination and more about becoming the person they were always meant to be. Through this growth, they are being called to reconnect not only with you but with their inner truth, their calling, and the universal flow of life itself. This journey demands not only spiritual maturity but also practical responsibility. Many of you may be noticing signs, repeating numbers, recurring thoughts, intuitive nudges, prompting you to stabilize your financial life and align your career with your soul's mission. These signs are not random. They are divinely orchestrated messages from the universe, gently guiding you toward long-term security and abundance. Financial stability is not just about material gain, it is about creating a solid foundation from which your spirit can soar freely. It is about establishing a life where your basic needs are met so that your higher aspirations can flourish. You're being asked to find the delicate balance between your material and spiritual needs, a harmony that supports not just your comfort but your growth, your health, and your overall alignment with your purpose. When you bring these two aspects of life together, you unlock the potential for a life that is not only abundant but deeply fulfilling. A life that reflects both your inner truth and your outer achievements. And in this balanced space, your partnership can truly thrive. You and your partner are not just lovers, you are kindred souls, twin flames, or soulmates, brought together for a greater purpose. Your connection is sacred, destined, and significant. You are both here not only to love but to grow, to evolve, and to leave an imprint on the world around you. As individuals, you each have your own lessons, your own healing, your own work to do. But together, you form a union of incredible power, a spiritual partnership meant to inspire, uplift, and create meaningful change. This connection transcends romantic love. It is rooted in a divine energy that extends far beyond the physical, touching the soul in ways words cannot describe. Your partner sees this now. They are awakening to the depth of what you share. They are beginning to shed the layers of fear, control, deception, and self-sabotage that once clouded their vision. They are tired of wearing masks, of pretending, of hiding their truth behind walls of pain and pride. Now, they crave authenticity. They want to live and love in truth. They are realizing that continuing the same old patterns only leads to the same painful results. So they are committing to change, to growth, to self-reflection, to becoming someone who can love and be loved in a healthy, honest way. This is not easy work, but they are doing it. They are diligently working to elevate their life, to align their career, to stabilize their energy so that when they return to you, they come not in chaos but in clarity. They want a new beginning with you, a fresh start that is free from past wounds and full of mutual understanding and intention. They know that this journey requires patience and effort, and they are willing to give both. They want to be able to stand before you and say, "I did the work. I'm ready." When that moment comes, they hope you will meet them with an open heart. They long to share everything with you, the pain, the breakthroughs, the dreams they dared to chase, the fears they've conquered, and the person they've become. Even now, they may be sending you signals, subtle but persistent. You may feel their presence in dreams, through synchronicities, or sudden emotional waves that seem to come from nowhere. These are not illusions. These are whispers from their soul to yours. They haven't truly left. Their love for you remains strong, present, and deeply rooted. They miss your voice, your energy, the sacred bond you once shared. They miss the way your presence felt like home. And they hope, with every part of them, that the future still holds space for your reunion. They understand, though, why you've taken space. They know you stepped back because they couldn't give you the commitment you deserve at the time. They respect your decision and want to be honest with you now. They don't want to offer false hope. Until they are truly ready, they won't pretend otherwise. But make no mistake, they want this connection as much as you do. It lives within them, fueling their desire to become someone who can stand beside you with integrity and purpose. Commitment is not something they take lightly. It is sacred. And they are not rushing into it unprepared. They are striving to reach the emotional, spiritual, and practical readiness required to love you well. They are learning to honor commitment not just with words, but with actions that reflect growth, maturity, and readiness. Expressing the depth of their emotions for you is not easy. You stirred something in them no one else ever has. Meeting you was like a revelation, a sudden clarity that explained why nothing had ever truly worked with anyone else. You're unique, fierce, compassionate, and unwavering in your truth. Your strength is rare. You do not seek approval, you live authentically, impressing no one but yourself. And that, more than anything, is what they admire most. When you are near, the connection is undeniable. It's electric yet calm. Familiar yet thrilling. It's a pull that exists not in the body, but in the soul, a tether they cannot and do not want to break. This connection has changed them. It has opened their eyes to what real love is, not fleeting infatuation, but soul-deep understanding. They now see that love, when rooted in the soul, is eternal. It doesn't fade. It transcends space, time, and circumstance. And this is the love they've found with you. Lately, they've been feeling an intense call to move forward in life. This urge isn't fleeting, it's foundational. It is no longer driven by desperation or escapism but by grounded desire for transformation. They are becoming emotionally mature, learning to be vulnerable and honest not just with you, but with themselves. They are learning to sit with discomfort, to process emotions rather than suppress them, and to express rather than explode. They also value emotional reciprocity. They are ready to share their truth, but they need to know that their heart will be safe with you, that their honesty will be met with respect, not rejection. This isn't fear. It's self-worth. It's a boundary forged through pain and refined through healing. As for you, you're not sitting idle in anticipation. You've embraced the present. You've learned that your life must go on, regardless of what the future holds. You're growing. You're healing. You're loving yourself more deeply than ever before, imperfections and all. You've let go of the need to control every outcome. You've released what no longer serves you. And in doing so, you've created space for blessings to flow in freely. Your partner sees this. They feel it energetically. To them, you are more than a lover, you are a source of light, wisdom, and inner power. You are their empress, not because of status, but because of your strength, your loyalty, and your unwavering grace. They see in you someone who is not only desirable but admirable. Someone who commands respect through presence, not pretense. They trust their intuition, and their soul continues to tell them that your story is far from over. This belief isn't a fantasy, it's born of deep knowing. It's the kind of conviction that comes only after immense personal growth. You have both transformed. You've battled storms, navigated losses, and emerged more whole than before. You've each walked through fire and come out purified. Take a moment to honor that. Appreciate your own resilience. Celebrate your strength. You've come so far, together and apart. Remember that every journey begins with a single step. And you've already taken many. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep healing. The road ahead may still be uncertain, but you are more than ready for whatever lies ahead. Even still, the space that has grown between you lingers in your partner's heart. It's like a heavy shadow stretching across their soul. The silence has been deafening, a haunting echo that reminds them daily of what they've lost, or perhaps what they're on the verge of reclaiming. They long for your voice, your guidance, your light. In the past, they failed to see you clearly. Lost in their own chaos, they couldn't appreciate what was right before them. Influenced by fear, doubt, and the expectations of others, they were adrift. You were the beacon in that storm, but they couldn't reach for you. They weren't ready. Your presence stripped away their defenses, exposing them in ways they weren't prepared to handle. But now, they understand that this unraveling was necessary. It forced them to confront their truth, to see the cracks in their foundation and choose to rebuild. Your unspoken connection, those quiet, powerful exchanges, has reshaped their beliefs. It's made them trust in forces larger than themselves, in the divine, and most importantly, in their own ability to love and be loved. Your love was not just a gift, it was a lifeline. A reminder that something real, something eternal, does exist. As they reflect on the memories you've shared, they feel immense pride and humility. Every moment, every lesson, every tear was part of a larger story, one that continues to unfold. And now, as they look to the horizon, they believe with all their heart that you can face any challenge together. That your love can endure. That your story is not yet over, it's only beginning.